That sterile scent, it triggers everything. Your hand to squeeze would be a lifeline. The beeping machines feel like a countdown. Your calm voice can drown them out. Facing those clinical eyes alone feels impossible. Be my advocate, my shield. This waiting room feels like purgatory. Your presence could make it bearable. The weight of potential outcomes is crushing. Your strength could help me stand tall. I need someone to simply be there, no words necessary. Can that be you? This fear is a physical thing, constricting my chest. Your nearness would ease it. Navigating this medical maze feels overwhelming. Be my compass, my guide. The thought of the procedures, I can't even. Your distraction would be a gift. Hearing those unfamiliar terms, I feel so lost. Your understanding would be a light. This sudden change in plans, my world is spinning. Your stability is crucial. I need someone to witness this with me, so I know it's real and I'm not alone. The vulnerability of a hospital gown, it strips you bare. Your support would be my armor. Facing my own mortality feels surreal. Your presence would ground me in life. This news has stolen my appetite for everything. Your concern is the only nourishment I need. The sleepless nights ahead, the worry gnawing away. Your peaceful presence would be a comfort. I need someone to help me remember the good things, the life I'm fighting for. Will you? This feels like a battle, and I'm going in wounded. Your unwavering support is my weapon. The silence of those empty corridors is deafening. Your voice would be a melody. Knowing you're waiting for me, that thought alone gives me a sliver of strength. This isn't how I pictured things. Your acceptance of this new reality means everything. I need someone to laugh with, even amidst this. Can you bring a little light? The weight of telling others, it feels immense. Your support makes it less daunting. This feels like a detour I never signed up for. Your companionship would make the journey less lonely. My energy is drained just by the thought of it. Your vitality could lift my spirits. I need someone to believe in my resilience, even when I doubt it myself. Will you? The sterile environment feels so impersonal. Your warmth would make it feel a little less cold. Facing the unknown test results, the anxiety is unbearable. Your calm is what I crave. This feels like a moment where everything changes. Your steadfastness is my constant. I feel so small and insignificant in this vast medical system. Your presence makes me feel seen. The fear of what lies ahead is overwhelming. Your courage could inspire mine. I need someone to remind me of my strength, the battles I've already won. Can you do that? This feels like a pause button on my life. Your understanding helps me accept it. The worry for my loved ones, it adds another layer of pain. Your support eases that burden too. I need someone to help me stay positive, even when it feels impossible. Will you try? The thought of facing recovery alone is daunting. Your presence would be my motivation. This feels like a defining moment. Your belief in me will help me define it on my terms. My usual independence feels threatened. Your support doesn't diminish me, it strengthens me. The questions swirling in my head, I need someone to help me sort through them. Can you listen? This unexpected challenge, I need someone to face it with me, not for me. The fear of the future is a heavy cloak. Your hope could help me shed it. I need someone to remind me of my worth, regardless of what this diagnosis says. Will you? This feels like a secret I can't keep anymore. Your understanding would be a relief. The thought of the limitations this might bring, it's scary. Your encouragement would empower me. I need someone to celebrate the small victories, the milestones in recovery. Will you cheer me on? This feels like a test of my spirit. Your faith in me will help me pass it. The medical jargon is confusing and isolating. Your willingness to listen helps me feel less alone. I need someone to be my rock, my steady point in this storm. Can I count on you? This feels like a new chapter, one I didn't choose. Your support will help me write it. The uncertainty is the hardest part. Your presence brings a sense of stability. I need someone to help me advocate for myself, to make sure my voice is heard. Will you? This feels like a moment where true colors show. I hope yours are by my side. The fear of being a burden is real. Your reassurance would mean the world. I need someone to remind me that life is still beautiful, even now. Can you show me? This feels like a journey into the unknown. Your companionship would make it less frightening. The weight of this news feels isolating. Your shared presence would create a connection. My world tilted on its axis the moment the doctor spoke those words. I can't face this alone. This can't be happening. Tell me I'm dreaming. Just say you'll be there. Everything feels blurry and wrong. Your hand in mine is the only thing that makes sense right now. Fear is a cold grip, and I desperately need your warmth. Please, just come. Life changed in an instant. Will you be the constant I need in this chaos? The walls are closing in. Your presence is the only air I can breathe. I never thought it would come to this. Your strength is the only thing I can lean on. This news hit me like a truck. Be my anchor in this storm. My heart is racing, and not in a good way. Your calm is what I need. The future feels uncertain. Will you walk this unknown path with me? I'm trying to be brave, but the truth is, I'm terrified. Your courage helps me. This diagnosis feels like a punch to the gut. Be the one to help me stand. Everything I thought I knew has shattered. Your understanding is my only solace. I'm lost in a sea of medical jargon. Be my translator, my guide. The weight of this is crushing me. Will you help me carry it? Silence is deafening right now. Your voice is the only sound I want to hear. My hands are shaking. Your steady presence is what I crave. This waiting is unbearable. Your company would make it just a little easier. I don't want to face those sterile hallways by myself. Be my familiar face. The thought of those needles and tests is terrifying. Your hand to hold would mean everything. This feels like a nightmare I can't wake up from. Be the one to ground me in reality. My mind is a whirlwind of questions and fear. Your calm reassurance is vital. I need someone to advocate for me, someone who cares. Will that be you? The vulnerability I feel right now is overwhelming. Your support is my shield. This journey ahead looks long and daunting. Will you be my fellow traveler? I'm trying to process everything, but it's too much. Your clarity would be a gift. The loneliness of this situation is suffocating. Your presence would be a lifeline. I never imagined my life taking this turn. Be the one to help me navigate it. My strength is failing. Your resilience is what I need to borrow. This news has stolen my peace. Your comforting presence would be a balm. I feel so fragile right now. Your gentle support would mean the world. The unknown is terrifying. Your bravery would be my guiding light. I need someone to listen without judgment, just to be there. Can that be you? This burden feels too heavy to carry alone. Will you share the weight? My hope is flickering. Your belief in me could reignite it. The sterile environment of a hospital scares me. Your warmth would be my comfort. I don't want to hear bad news alone. Will you be my strength in that moment? This feels like a cruel twist of fate. Your understanding would be invaluable. My world has shrunk to the four walls of this fear. Your presence would expand it. I need someone to remember the details when my mind is racing. Will you be that person? The anxiety is building. Your calm energy is what I desperately need. I'm not ready to face this battle on my own. Will you stand by my side? This news has shaken me to my core. Your stability is what I need. I feel so lost and adrift. Your presence would be my anchor. The road ahead looks uncertain. Your companionship would make it less scary. I need someone to ask the questions I can't bring myself to voice. Will you do that? This feels like a personal crisis. Your unwavering support would mean everything. My usual optimism has vanished. Your hope could help me find it again. The thought of being alone in that hospital is unbearable. Please don't let me be. I need someone to celebrate the small victories with me. Will you be there for that? This feels like a test I'm not sure I can pass alone. Your encouragement is vital. My spirit feels heavy. Your light could help lift it. The medical world feels cold and impersonal. Your human touch is what I need. I'm trying to stay strong, but it's hard. Your belief in me fuels my fight. This news has changed everything. Your steadfastness is what I need now. I feel vulnerable and exposed. Your protection would mean the world. The waiting and uncertainty are agonizing. Your presence would be a distraction. I need someone to remind me that I'm not defined by this. Will you do that? This feels like a lonely journey. Please be the one to walk it with me. More than anything, right now, I just need you there.